If you're pulling over on the side of the road, then yeah, do everything to the left. If you're taking off up the road or doing a U-turn, then yeah, do everything to the right when you take off, okay? Alright, so when you're ready. There we go, just got to keep those revs up before we start our turn. That way we'll know where our clutch is. Getting up to speed as quick as we can, backing off and cruising as early as we can. Hey, there it is. Yeah, if it feels easy, then you're doing it correctly. Okay, so if it feels effortless and it feels easy, then you're squeezing properly. So yeah, like the first stop was really good, and the second stop was really good. It's just the first one you dropped your wrong foot because the balance goes off to the right there. Honestly, in the real world, that wouldn't matter. It's still a good stop. But for test-wise, yeah, they just want you to come to a stop with your left foot down. Okay, cool, brilliant. Happy with those? Sweet. Done good. So yeah, just pull over on the side of the road for me, on the road. Excellent, good spacing. Alright, when you're ready, we're going to head up to the giveaway sign and we're going to turn left. Just got to close this gap off on the curb more, okay? Giveaway sign up ahead, we're going to turn right. Left-hand lane, right-hand wheel track straight away. There we go, perfect. So yeah, if you don't need that right-hand lane, usually best to go to your left-hand lane if it's free. If you don't have a choice though, then yeah, just go to the right-hand lane to start with. Alright, so we're going to turn left at the end, at the lights up here. Got the bike lane here on the left, so remember shoulder check that. And follow the curb in, if you can. Excellent. Remember our head checks. How long you had that bike for? Yeah, long, huh? Still liking it though? Oh, awesome. Your test is only half an hour long, so unless those bumps are stabbing you in the eyeballs, I would just ride over them and put up with it. Unfortunately. Yeah, no. Like, honestly, in the real world though, yeah, you just move off them. But yeah, test-wise, unless they're like really causing you drama or upsetting the balance of the bike, then yeah, there's no reason why not to stay on them if that's the position that you need on that road. But yeah, your test is only half an hour long, so it's alright, you're not doing the test in Ellenbrook anyway, so. I wish they'd have a licensing centre out here, it'd be awesome. Got the merge point here, so we should have been indicating to our right and looking over our right shoulder instead. Staying to our left though, because of the oncoming cars. So yeah, when you got a merge point, if you're in the left-hand lane, you got to merge to the right. If you're in the right-hand lane, you got to merge to the left. It's 60. Yep, we're going to take our next right-hand turn though, okay? Don't move over yet though, because of the oncoming cars. Just be... Yep. So even now I would have moved over about now for the turn. Just so we can be away from all these oncoming cars for as long as possible. Now remember the low speed control. Nothing wrong with riding that rear brake a little bit while you're riding slowly, okay? Because it'll help you with your balance. Line corner, really tight, so make sure you hold your line around the turn. Try not to cut the corner. There we go, like we just did. Now, just after the last, like, what looks like a driveway on our left here, we're going to pull over, okay? So, pulling over, anywhere just here. Awesome. So, we're just going to run through the shutdown, the park-up process now, okay? So, you may or may not do this on the test. You've got to make sure you're in first gear before you come to a stop. Indicator off. And then, yeah, the assessor will say something along the lines of, okay, we're going to park the bike up as if we're going to the shops. Something along those lines. So first things first, key off, clutch out. There we go. Now we can take our foot off the brake because we don't need it anymore. It's in gear. We can put the side stand down. Then we jump off the bike and we want to lock the handlebars, remove the key, give the bars a wiggle to show that they're locked. Excellent, and then you can step back off onto the curb if you wanted to. But yeah, so yeah, that's the park up procedure, okay? So just remember, key and clutch always next to each other in the sequence. So you're either shutting down the bike with the key and clutch, or you're not getting back onto them until you're starting it back up, okay? The middle of the sequence, rear brake and the side stand. So you're always putting either the side stand down or lifting it up, or you're putting your foot on the brake or taking your foot off it. So in the middle of the sequence. And then when you're off the bike, that's when you're locking or unlocking the handlebars. Okay? All right, so now it's just the same thing, but in reverse. So jumping back on when you're ready. Unlocking the handlebars, yep. Side stand up first. Nope. Clutch out. Side stand up. Now rear brake. Now we can bring in the clutch and start the bike up. There we go. So yeah, if you bring that clutch in before you get your foot on that brake and roll backwards, that's where you're going to lose the points. Even though you had your hand on the brake, the front brake, you needed your right hand to turn the key to the on position. So yeah, that's why we want to use that rear brake. Alright, so we're going to do that one more time, see how much you remember. So parking the bike up as if we're going to the shops. Clutch out, yep, perfect. Good. Yep. Turn it all the way to the lock position. Push it in, turn it all the way to lock position, anti-clockwise. Yep. There you go, now remove the key. There you go. So yeah, turn it all the way until it doesn't turn anymore. So then you'll know it's in the lock position. Cool. Now jump it back on when you're ready. Nope. Jumping it back off. Unlock the handlebars first. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Now I noticed earlier that you put your side stand down when you were in first gear still, when we were doing the Figaros or the quick stops. So because your bike doesn't shut itself off when you're in gear, you've got to make sure you get that side stand up, okay? If you take off with your side stand down still, you're going to fail your test instantly just because of how dangerous they could be. So yeah, just got to be very careful about that. Yeah, but all good. So now, this is your hill start. So when we go to take off, get your revs up, and as you let the clutch out to the friction point and feel the bike taking off, ease off that rear brake. Okay? As long as you don't roll backwards, you've done a good hill start. Remember to mirror, indicate, look over your shoulder before we take off. When you're ready, sir. Excellent, good work.